I'm kind of excited because I'm going to be finally stepping into the 21st century with one of these Ring doorbells. I've bought the wired doorbell on Amazon because it's a Black Friday deal, and got this along with an Amazon Alexa Show. Came there for about 60 bucks. And I have not installed one of these before, so we're going to be going through that together. First of all, I wanted to give you a quick rundown of what's in the box and the tools that you're going to be needing to install this. So if we open up the box, what we're going to have in here is a sticker that you can put on your window that shows that people are being recorded. It comes with the tool that you will need to use for a security screw on this Amazon Ring doorbell system. It comes with the doorbell itself, which is pretty small. This one's in black. I've seen some that are a lot bigger. This is the wired doorbell, not a wireless doorbell. It also comes with some mounting screws, hardware that you're going to need to mount it, security screw, and this little jumper cable piece. And I'll explain a little bit more about that as we go along here. You also get your instruction booklets as well as the little QR code that you're going to need to tie it in with your app. A couple of additional tools you're going to need are probably going to be a flathead screwdriver and a Phillips head screwdriver. So stick with me and we'll show you how we get it installed. Before you get started, it's always a good idea to have safety first. So if you know where the breaker is located for that electrical wiring, certainly shut it off. If you don't, you can always turn off the master breaker in your house. Your breaker box is usually located in your bedroom or your garage, usually only a few feet from where your meter is on the outside of your house. You can open it up, locate which breaker it is, and click it off. The jumper piece that they give you is something that you're going to have to run this wired doorbell because it allows it to make a connection in your actual doorbell unit. So you need to locate in your house where your doorbell chime is, and if you pop the cover off and get in there close, you'll notice that there are, looks like, two screws that are in there. One that has a wire coming in that says front and one that says transistor on it. You're going to go ahead and loosen those screws. And we're going to use this jumper piece to go ahead and connect those two together. And then we'll just go ahead and put the cover back on. Now that we've got that part taken care of, it's time to remove this old busted doorbell. So I'm going to use my Phillips head screwdriver. If yours has flathead screws or a specialty hex head type screw, you'll need to use the appropriate screwdriver for that. And I'm going to go ahead and remove both of these, and then this should just come off, exposing a couple of wires behind there. Unscrew both of these. You'll see these two wires that are located back here. But now's a good time to get your new one, and you're going to line it up to go ahead and make your holes for the new one before we go any further. Now, by pulling gently on this tab or using some force to pry this out, there's a protective shell over the outside of this piece here. Now, this has your QR code that you're going to scan to set it up, but that same QR code is also located on the quick start guide that you have. There's a little sticker on there, so you don't necessarily need to have access to that right now. That's just so that if you happen to lose your quick start guide later and you need to have access to it, that's where that's located. But before we wire it up, we're going to go ahead and use these new screws just to mark where we're going to want the new holes. And I'll probably use the top hole that we had before for the old one and just make one new one down here at the bottom just to mark it. And that way we'll know where it goes back. Now what we're going to do is take the back side of this and show you there's two screws. And it doesn't matter which one is which because all it's doing is making the connection. So you just loosen those up. And we're going to make little loops on the end of these wires, this low voltage wire here. And you're going to put one around one side and one around the other. Well, that's kind of hard to see. But we're going to wire one up to this one and one up to the other one, and then we'll get ready to mount it to the wall. Kick the power back on. Now that we've got the power back on,
now in setup mode. Follow the instructions in the Ring app.
It starts talking to you about the Ring app, and it wants you to download that and follow the instructions. So I'm going to go ahead and put the 2 screws in here first, and then we'll go inside and download the app. So you're going to go find the Ring app and go ahead and download that. And once that's downloaded to your device, we'll open it up. Okay, once you've gotten the app, you first have to create an account. And by putting in your name and password and verifying it through your email, you can then get to this page here. It says, welcome to Ring. Do you want to set up a new device? Yes, we do. We're going to set up a doorbell. Go ahead and click doorbell. Hit OK. You'd like to access the camera. You're going to scan that QR code that's either on the page that was sent or it's on the actual device. You're going to click allow once. Confirm your address. Give your doorbell name. We can call it front door. That's fine. Has your Ring bill installed? Yes, it has. Did you install the included jumper cable? We sure did earlier. Wait for the doorbell to enter setup mode. Light is spinning white. Let's go have a look. Yes, the light is spinning white. It says connecting to the doorbell. It wants to join the network. Sure.
Now connected to the Ring app.
Okay, it's connected to the Ring app. And it wants to join our Wi-Fi, so we got to put in our Wi-Fi password. We're not telling you what that is. I don't want you guys sneaking over here trying to
connecting to Wi-Fi.
Steal free
Just
Wi-Fi.
a moment.
So now it's connecting to the Wi-Fi. It seems to be moving along pretty quickly. Your front door is connected. Got it. Continue. Just a few steps left.
Setup successful. Now installing an update. This may take several minutes.
Skip for now. Optimize motion, or we're just going to skip for now just to make sure that it all works here. We're going to say I'm done. Now, as that's taking a minute to update, I'll go ahead and put the bottom screw in, and they're going to go ahead and put this plate back on, and that's going to cover the screws. And then there is a security screw that you can put in the bottom that basically adheres this piece on, and that's what you're going to use that blue little handled screwdriver for. That security hole underneath there, it comes with a couple of these security screws and this little blue screwdriver to be able to put those in. It's just a star bit type of a screw, and I guess it's so that people can't steal your Ring doorbell very easily. I have a feeling if somebody really wanted it, they could, but then again, I don't know who exactly is going to try to take them. They're not that expensive anymore. So there it is. So now the setup process is just going to be narrowing down field of vision, alerts, and then we'll test it out. So now we're going to test out and pretend we're going to deliver a package. Hi, it's Jerry. Hope you've enjoyed this tutorial about how to install your wired Ring doorbell. We tried to make it as quick as we could. Please like and subscribe, and feel free to check back with us later for more great DIY tips. See you next time.